The hall of the Galactic Zoological Council echoed with the buzzing laughter of over a dozen alien species. High Chancellor Droznak of the Vert Consortium, his triple mouths quivering with amusement, loomed over the holographic projection of Earth's fauna. "This," Droznak said, gesturing with a tentacle-like appendage toward an image of a lion, "is what you call an apex predator?" The audience snorted and wheezed in delight. The Corther delegation, enormous crystalline beings who once domesticated lava serpents, vibrated in disbelief. Human Ambassador Riley stood calmly, arms folded behind her back. The projection switched to an African elephant. "A few of the amphibious—" Karuli snickered. "They're large," grunted a spiny Vroth, "but slow, predictable. No venom, no wings, no phase-shifting abilities. Terran life is ... unimpressive." Riley didn't flinch. She had come prepared. "You've seen Earths. Lions, tigers, bears. Even sharks," she said softly. "But you've missed one. One ... Special creature." Droznak's eyes twitched. "We've scanned your entire biosphere. Nothing remained hidden. Do you propose to frighten us with a rodent?" Riley pressed a button. The lights dimmed. A new creature appeared in the center of the chamber. Short, stocky, striped fur. Small black eyes. The honey badger. The alien stared in silence. "This," Riley said, voice steady, "is Mellivora capensis, a honey badger. One of the most feared, unrelenting organisms ever to walk Earth's surface." Someone in the crowd laughed again, unsure. "Observe," Riley said. The projection changed to a field video from a remote Earth region. A honey badger tore into a cobra with zero hesitation, enduring multiple venomous bites and still ripping the snake apart with raw fury. It didn't die. It simply passed out briefly, then woke up and resumed eating the snake's remains. The laughter died. Riley didn't pause. "They don't fear. They don't retreat. They attack lions, raid beehives, steal food from leopards. And win. They're not large, not intelligent, just relentless." The room fell utterly still. The Corther representative leaned forward. "What kind of genetic programming is that?" Riley's smile was tight. "None. That's the worst part. It evolved naturally, purely ... Earth-born rage." Droznak waved the claw dismissively. "Amusing, but irrelevant. We do not fight animals." Riley nodded. "You should know, Chancellor. The honey badger is one of the first creatures we've exported." "Exported?" "To the jungles of Rixfor, the hunting grounds you claim for Verk nobility. We needed to test compatibility." Gasps spread through the chamber. Rixfor was a prized trophy world lush, full of docile fauna. Until now, I believe you'll be receiving transmission soon, Riley added, as if on cue, a security hologram pinged into existence. It was a shaky, frantic Verk soldier recording himself from inside a damaged ATV. "They're everywhere," the soldier cried. "Small black terrors immune to plasma stings. We tried flamers, they rolled through fire." Static. Then, screen cut to a pile of scorched Verk bodies, each with bite marks on exposed flesh and armor plates torn off. The aliens recoiled. "Your honey badgers ... attacked armed soldiers," one of the Corther hissed. "Oh, they didn't care about the weapons," Riley replied. "They only cared that someone stood in their way." Chancellor Droznak's composure cracked. "You violated interstellar biosphere laws." "No," Riley said. "You laughed at us. We responded with education." Droznak slammed the claw. "You humans are deranged," Riley shrugged. "We never claimed to be sane. Just ... dangerous." The hall buzzed with chaos. The Karuli whispered among themselves. The crystalline Corther began debating in ultrasonic clicks. Even the insectoid Zern-renowned apex scavengers appeared rattled. The Vert Council scrambled out, already initiating damage control for RYX-4. Riley turned and walked toward the exit. As she passed the nearest ambassador, a soft voice asked, Why deploy such a creature? Why not something advanced, like your drones or nanites? She smiled, eyes glittering, because we wanted the galaxy to understand something simple. Earth doesn't just produce machines, it births nightmares. And sometimes we unleash them. She stepped onto her shuttle, leaving the stunned council to process what had just happened. 1 month later, classified outpost transmission. Planet Varnic 7 Commander, the last Badger, got into the reactor room. We sealed it, but we lost. 5 engineers. 1 tried reasoning with it. He didn't survive. Reasoning? With a Badger? He panicked. Thought it had some intelligence. Sir, permission to nuke the sublevel? God granted. Back on Earth, Zoological Containment Lab, the head scientist scribbled notes furiously. They don't sleep much, she murmured, watching the Badger scratch at the titanium-enforced walls. And even in space, they adapt. Her assistant stared wide-eyed. Why aren't they scared of anything? The scientist gave a grim smile. Because evolution didn't make them to survive. It made them to endure. And there's a difference. Final entry, Verk War log. Declassified, we mocked the humans. We mocked their world. But now, we whisper of the small one with the fierce eyes, the clawed demon, the death beast. We no longer mock.